My name is Joseph. I'm from Boston, Mass. And we've been together for 7 years now, almost.
I'm Tatiane. I'm also from Boston, Mass. And yeah, we've been together for 7 years, almost 7 years.
Yep.
And we started dating June 26th of 2015.
I'm in my final year as a student in college. I'm doing my undergraduate degree, but I also have an internship / part-time job working in information systems with computer software. So in a year or so, hopefully I'll graduate.
I'm also going into my final semester of nursing school, and I currently work at a hospital as a nursing assistant. I don't know. I don't think I had like an actual moment. I think it just developed like throughout the years, and I feel like mostly through the ups and downs, and then after you go through like a rough patch with your partner, you're like, oh, okay, like, like it just builds more love.
Yeah, and I think it's the same thing. I think there's never going to be one set point in time where you stop and say you love the person. But I think going back to, I think the first thing that attracts someone, obviously it's their looks and their vibe that they give off. But once you've actually been with the person for such a long period of time, you go through, deaths in your family, you go through high points in your life, you go through low points, and during those times you want someone to lean on, you want someone that supports you. And I think those are the moments that it builds trust, but also builds love as well.
But I definitely feel like a point that I feel like I really started to trust them was definitely when we first started college, because we met in high school. But I feel like as we transitioned from high school to college, and things get serious, have more responsibility, so I feel like just having him there to help me with everything. So I feel at that point, yeah. I think for him, it's definitely he does a lot for me, whether it's taking me places if I can't drive, or taking my parents places, helping me with homework, or dropping off lunch at work. I feel like it's the little things. He just does so much to release the stress that I have on a daily basis. And I feel and that's how he shows his love. And I just appreciate it so much, because I'll have be having the worst day, and then sometimes he'll stop by work and just drop me off food. And I'm like, oh, okay, now my day is better.
So I think for me, it would be ways in which you feel comfortable with the person. So, there's certain things that you can tell your friends, you can tell your family members, but at the end of the day, there's always kind of that one person that you trust so much. You trust their opinion, you trust the way they're going to react, you trust the validity they give you with whatever you're going to say. And I feel like she is the type of person where I can say anything to her, and I'm not afraid of what she's going to tell me. I always want to hear her opinion. I always want to, if I'm wrong, I want her to tell me I'm wrong. She will tell me I'm wrong. But if I'm right, she'll also tell me I'm right as well. So I think because you can be with someone that is always going to say yes to you, no matter what. That's always going to be a yes man or a yes woman. Yeah, you're right. But she's the type of woman or girl that she'll tell you
how it is,
basically. And I feel like there's certain people that need that. I don't know if specifically I need it, but it's something I really appreciate. And I think when she tells me the truth, I think that's the way how she's showing that she actually cares about me a lot.
I feel like I would definitely tell myself to just be open to my partner's family and what we were talking about earlier, and just accepting their ways, because not everybody's gonna handle the situation the way that you do, and family have different traditions, and just respecting that, not about disrespecting culture or anything, but literally just ways of handling arguments or fights. I would definitely give myself that advice.
I think that it would be communication between us. I think in the beginning, if I didn't like something that she was doing, I kind of didn't say anything. I kept a lot of my emotions to myself, and she's kind of the opposite. She'll say her emotions, and I would just keep everything to myself until everything kind of stays inside me until something happens, and I just kind of not explode in that situation, but kind of all my emotions kind of come out, and that in that moment where it came out, it wasn't warranted. So I think the main thing between is communication. I think between us personally, our communication I think has gone much better. For sure it's gotten better. I think I've become more confident and having sometimes things would happen before where Like if she was in a bad mood or we were in a bad mood, like I would just go home and she would go home. We wouldn't text, we wouldn't talk or anything like that. But now it's kind of like if it comes the end of the night and we're both on bad terms with each other, it's like let's sit down, let's talk it out. What's wrong before you go home?
Yeah.
And that's kind of the main thing where communication I think has helped us a lot because you never know what's gonna happen the next day, so you really don't want to be on terms with someone that you care a lot about.
Now we're living on the whole thing like life is too short, and we have had some family stuff happening lately, of like close people to us having some health issues, so we have come to really realize like life is too short to be mad,
to hold grudges
or
and
to
stuff
hold
like
grudges.
even if it's for a day or two. I mean, and that doesn't mean like everyone doesn't need their own personal space. I think at the end of the day, sometimes I need my space, she needs her space, but some situations are just so small and you can really fix it with just like a conversation that's 5 minutes.
So as you can tell, Joseph and Tatiane are a very introspective and driven couple. After almost 7 years, they've made a deliberate effort to prioritize their relationship together, and that's made all the difference for them. Joseph and Tatiane, I've truly been inspired by your commitment to one another and by your story as well. Thanks so much for sharing with me, and it was a pleasure to meet with you. I wish you the best in your relationship and all of your career endeavors as well. You guys are an awesome couple. And to our viewers, I want to thank you for watching. I hope you found some value and inspiration. Please consider supporting the channel by clicking the link in the description where you can shop at my online apparel store, StylylifeDesigns.com. A portion of the proceeds from anything you buy will go to help contribute to more positive content creation just like this. Real people, real life, real love. Until next time, I've been Kevin with the Shared Heart Experiment. Be good to each other, and thanks for watching.